Exchange 3 is finally over, guys, and lots of people have mixed emotions about how it all ended. One big question on everyone's mind is, are the final couples still together? Also, looking at all the photos shown by the end of the show, some are speculating that all the participants seem to have reunited back with their exes. But I have a few takes on this. There are so many juicy topics to dissect in this video, so make sure you watch till the end to fully grasp my views. Let's dive deep now into what went down at the end of the show and after the show. First up, DongJin and Hyewon. Sad to say, but I believe they've called it quits. Let's rewind a bit to see why. When Dahye and DongJin said their goodbyes on the show, a few things stood out. He kept mentioning how scared he was. Remember his last date with Hyewon? He told her about feeling totally out of his comfort zone, that it feels like he is doing everything again for the first time, admitting he was scared. And then, during the car ride with Dahye, he couldn't shake off that fear of being alone without her for the first time. Dropping her off with ChangJin, the tears started flowing, signaling some serious internal conflict. It seemed like saying goodbye to Dahye was tearing him up inside. I believe this is because he feels he is making a mistake saying goodbye to her. He cried like he was forced to make Hyewon his final choice. And when Hyewon popped out of HwiHyun's car, did you see DongJin's reaction? It wasn't exactly fireworks of excitement. In fact, he still looked pretty sad, down in the dumps with low energy. Honestly, I had a sneaking suspicion while making my prediction video that things wouldn't go the distance for these two. But I purposely didn't mention it because I didn't want to ruffle any fan feathers. Guys, the reason why I can't ship people on shows like Exchange is because the emotions are real feelings for exes, so it is hard to say dump your ex and follow someone new, because these individuals share deeper feelings than what viewers see. As the show wrapped up, we caught a glimpse of DongJin and Hyewon aboard a yacht, watching dolphins. Hyewon seemed to be having so much fun, but his excitement was half and half. Plus this date was when they were still in Jeju. Now, this is just my opinion and should not be regarded as fact. To me, that date seemed somewhat staged so that production can show it, as if they were happy together in the end. Besides that video, there were no other pictures of them spending time together or anything else. They were the only couple, besides Kwangtae and SeoKyung, who really gave me butterflies on the show. If they were truly together, especially considering Hyewon's very lovey-dovey nature, wouldn't we have seen more proof in the photos? Therefore, I believe these two are broken up until proven otherwise. DongJin shared an appreciation post on Instagram with this photo and his caption says, "Thank you for seeing me in a better light than I was before," with a smiley face emoji. Hyewon responded to this post with, "How can one not see you in a positive light when you're a good person?" It's a sweet and supportive response, no doubt. But it lacks the affectionate tone you'd expect from Hyewon if their relationship had truly developed. Hyewon also made a post thanking fans for their support, both in Korean and English. Here's what she said in both languages. "Thank you and I love everyone. Thanks to all those who have always believed in me and supported me, I feel like I've become invincible, filled with positivity and determination. I'm endlessly grateful for the opportunity to learn so much and become a better person. Whenever we gathered, laughter never ceased, and the time we spent supporting each other will remain a clear source of happiness for me. I hope that all of us 12 will continue to shine brightly in our own ways. Happiness is so close, almost within reach." Then in English she said, "I couldn't wait for this moment to express my gratitude to all of you. I'm humbled and honored to have the opportunity to entertain and inspire you. Your unwavering support and love became a new universe to me. I'm truly blessed to have people calling me my girl. I like that. I will always pray for your blissful moments so that the greatest love goes to you." Lots of fans flooded DongJin's comment section, urging him to comment on Hyewon's post, and he did. He responded with, "You will shine brighter." agreeing with her statement of them shining brightly in their own ways. Glad to see them supporting each other openly. So, does this mean Hyewon and HwiHyun are back together? To answer this, let's talk about the heart-to-heart between them in the car. She admitted that the one who made her smile was DongJin. She didn't want to choose him because he made her cry the most on the show. She made the decision that was best for her, and let's face it, when it comes to exes getting back together, anything's possible. But judging from their body language in the photos, I'm not convinced Hyewon and HwiHyun got back together. Therefore in my books, they're both flying solo until proven otherwise. HwiHyun also shared a message, he said. Hello, this is HwiHyun. Transit Love 3 has come to an end after about 4.5 months. It's very refreshing and sad. I remember memories of going back and forth between hell for one malicious comment and heaven for one positive comment, memories of how I stayed alert every time I drank alcohol because I was afraid of accidentally leaking any spoilers. Also, memories of crying and laughing as a viewer watching the dates and incidents of other participants, laughing and crying along with them. So many memories are flashing through my mind. Deciding to appear on the show was truly the best decision. I met so many warm and wonderful people, and I had the chance to confront my own flaws and become a better person. To anyone who felt even a slight discomfort because of my actions and behavior on the show, I apologize. Please forgive me, with 3 pleading face emojis. Thank you for your interest and support all this time. Please continue to support me in the future. Hyewon liked this post but didn't leave a comment. Next question is about DongJin and Dahye. Are they back together? Here's something to ponder on. Remember what Dahye said to ChangJin when DongJin dropped her off in the finale. ChangJin said he would support her in her new relationship and she said what if it's with her ex? Then he responds that he'll still support her. That statement spoke volumes. It showed that she believed she could still get her ex back. This was a very significant point to note. And, when you zoom in on their pictures, they seem even closer. There were moments when Hyewon was nowhere to be seen, but Dahye and DongJin were always side by side or in close proximity to each other. This happened even when they randomly sat down besides when they were sitting with their exes. These are signs that these two may have reignited their flame, especially considering Dahye's determination not to give up by the end of the show. But it doesn't give enough proof to show they are back together. Dahye also shared her gratitude post but there was no response from DongJin although he liked the post. Here is what Dahye said. Everyone, I missed you, smiley face. Thank you so much for your continuous support. In the future, I'll live happily and repay your support diligently. To my friends who made special memories with me more than any other time, I love you all. Let's all be happy. Hyewon posted a playful comment on this post. It read, Dahye, I'll carry you on my back and run. Dahye also playfully responded to her saying, you can't piggyback me, I'll piggyback you hee hee. How cute is that? Just when I was rounding up this video, Dahye posted photos of herself and DongJin with the caption, promise. Instead of a selfie. Hyewon responded with a comment saying, "Aw, it's so good. It's good even when you watch it again." Her comment made me tear up a little. I'm not sure why I felt sorry when reading her comment. Some fans have speculated that Hyewon was played and that DongJin and Dahye never really broke up. Here's my take. Whether their breakup was staged for the show or not, the fact remains that they truly parted ways in their hearts, as evident from their demeanor on the show. I believe DongJin's initial attraction to Hyewon was real, but as we neared the end, things felt a bit off, especially during their farm date. He did some things that showed he liked her, but his body language also showed his reluctance. My belief is that his feelings toward Hyewon were genuine to some extent, but they fizzled out at some point. Perhaps for the sake of the show, he felt obligated to follow through with his promise and choose Hyewon in the end. And honestly, I'm glad he did. This has helped Hyewon value herself more. It's been a learning experience for her, helping her to move on from fantasizing over her ex HwiHyun. Here's to Hyewon embracing a healthy love life, moving forward and leading with her head and not just her heart. What are your thoughts about this? Please share them freely in the comments. I believe Dahye and DongJin have indeed rekindled their romance after seeing this post of a promise kept. I really hope they choose to be more open about their relationship. It's essential for them to stop hiding away. Even if they don't make an official announcement about being together, it would be great for people to see them out in public, attending events and spending time together. Otherwise, their purpose of being on the show would have been defeated. Or, perhaps the show could arrange a follow-up interview with all the participants so they can provide genuine updates about their relationship statuses. It would be a real shame if DongJin had to live hiding his love life for another 13 years. That kind of life would be truly miserable, wouldn't it, considering all he's been through already? The producer also talked about Dahye's authenticity on the show in an interview. She said Dahye was actually reluctant to participate. However, she decided to join, thinking it might be an opportunity to reunite with DongJin, wondering if they could get back together. Through our interviews, we realized that their relationship was more important than their professional background. DongJin said he would participate if Dahye did. His genuine care for her was palpable. Minhyung and SangJeong. This couple is still going strong. Their video at the end of the show was so cute, and SangJeong looks very pretty when she smiles. They've both proven through the show and through their social media posts that their relationship remains solid. They seem to have a lot of fun together, dispelling any rumors of a breakup after the show. Minhyung shared a heartfelt statement on his post, expressing gratitude and acknowledging personal growth during the broadcast. He said he felt embarrassed to only show fights to the viewers who sincerely love Exchange 3. He emphasized the healing journey and the transformation of trials into cherished memories now that he and SangJeong are back together. Let's hope they continue to uplift each other and avoid unnecessary conflicts in future. Wishing them a happy relationship. The final couple was Yujung and ChangJin. In the finale, Yujung stated that she didn't think that Juwon would choose her, especially after the Truth or Dare. Like, seriously? If that was the case, then she should have shown some type of withdrawal. Instead, she led him on with gestures like pretending to sleep in the car, then resting on his shoulder, gazing at him affectionately during their final date. Like, boy oh boy, Yujung is the greatest actress I've ever witnessed on any dating show, and she deserves an Oscar. I knew from the beginning her love for Juwon was too fast and felt fake, which I expressed over and over in my videos. They never gave me butterflies, but at some point, I started believing her for real, especially after she told ChangJin that she was in love with Juwon. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad she chose ChangJin, but I feel she shouldn't have taken it too far with Juwon. She should have at least made him have some doubts towards the end. Her acting convinced even me, who was very suspicious of her from the beginning. She truly deserves a spot in Hollywood. Some people have compared her to Hyewon from season 2. I think this comparison isn't accurate. While their approach to love may be similar, unlike Yujung, Hyewon was more considerate, constantly giving Hyewon doubts, and she was very clear about her feelings for her ex. Yujung, on the other hand, acted like she didn't want her ex. She seemed to have deceived Juwon until the very end, leaving him looking foolish and hurt. The way she left him in the end was the most painful and devastating to watch. She was smiling, laughing broadly, while Juwon was watching with a painful smile on his face. I felt pain in my heart for Juwon. But Yujung released her statement in her IG story. Here is what she said. Hello, this is Lee Yujung. I am very grateful to the many people who have supported me so far. I know very well that it is difficult to make everyone understand what I showed on the broadcast, and I will try to reflect on things I need to reflect on while watching myself. Still, there were times when I was moved to tears when I was having a hard time, those times, I got comforted by messages of support, and there were many times when I felt strong because I thought you have my side. I really want to say thank you. I've always been a person who ignores my emotions, but I think I've gotten more familiar with myself and grown up by continuing to look into my emotions during the filming period. And I was able to gain precious relationships with all 12 of my sisters and brothers, including HwiHyun, and that alone makes me very happy. We will continue to improve and make up for any shortcomings. Thank you so much to everyone who supports us. Anyways guys, there's nothing more to say. I'm very happy for ChangJin. He was my favorite guy on the show and he got a happy ending, so I can't complain. They are having a fun relationship. They really look good together and we wish them all the best. ChangJin updated his IG and wrote, "It was a time where I could reflect on myself and learn a lot. Thank you to everyone who supported me." Thank you. Juwon responded with a comment which read, "I won't piss you off like that again, love you bro." So, does this mean that SeoKyung and Juwon got back together? My first thought is no, probably not, because I perceived SeoKyung chose him in the end because she knew he'll choose Yujung, and I think she wants him to regret not picking her on the show in case Yujung rejects him in the end. Also, when Juwon mentioned it was too late, I think he meant it, since that was his opportunity to break the cycle of their on-again off-again relationship. Logically speaking, I do not see these two back together. And after the final choices, Juwon asked her for a hug, she hugged him but not fully, then she pushed him away. That could be because she was shy, it could also be because she didn't want to. However, in their Christmas photos at the end of the episode, they were always seen by each other's side. She even wore his jacket once. So it's also likely they are back together, but if SeoKyung found it hard to forgive him for calling her a gaslighter, I wonder if she can really move on from him picking Yujung over her. I really hope things work out for them. In my heart, I don't believe they're back together, but for this analysis, I'll say it's inconclusive. Here is Juwon's statement. "I was extremely happy above all. In situations where strong emotions come and go, and sometimes unpleasant sides are revealed, I think I was able to finish well thanks to the people who could care for each other and rely on each other. It was an experience I will never forget, and I want to cherish and live with these memories. I am sincerely grateful for allowing me to meet so many wonderful people. Also, I am deeply grateful to those who watched until the end and to the many people who supported me. I still have a lot to learn, but I will continue to grow and strive to show better sides in the future. Thank you." SeoKyung responded to this message with a simple yet impactful sentence, "I'm sorry," with 3 exclamation marks. Her comment raises questions about whether she felt Yujung's final choice was somehow related to her influence on their relationship on the show. Personally, I believe Yujung's decision was driven solely by her desire to rekindle her past romance. She used her faux affection for Juwon to motivate ChangJin to change his behavior. While her strategy may have achieved its desired outcome, I can't help but feel it lacked empathy towards Juwon's feelings. Maybe the "I'm sorry" is for something else. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And SeoKyung's statement was, "There were a lot of emotions including crying and laughing, but it was a happy time. I will strive to become a more honest and mature person in the future. Thank you to the many people who supported me despite my shortcomings." Juwon responded with, "Let's be happy, you worked really hard." Juwon also shared a solo selfie with glasses on in a photo booth. Yujung commented saying she wondered how he managed to go into the photo booth alone taking pictures. After him, DongJin and SeoKyung also joined the trend sharing solo photo booth pictures. Does this mean they're all single with no partners to take photos with LOL? I initially mentioned I loved Season 3 more than 2 in one of my videos, but I changed my mind. Season 2 is still my favorite. As for my rating of Exchange 3, I'd give it 3 out of 5 stars. The only reason it's not lower is because of SeoKyung and Juwon, who injected some much-needed drama into the show. But the real problem was how they picked the people for this season. From what I've seen online, it seems like they just chose people based on the duration of their past relationships or how long ago they broke up. That doesn't seem like a good way to do it. I feel some other major aspects should have been considered as well. They simply gathered mainly individuals who are unwilling to truly exchange on a program called Exchange Hahaha. And some parts of Season 3 felt like they were just copying Season 2. What do you think of Exchange 3 and its final couples? Are you interested in future updates about them, or is this the end for you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, hit the like button and subscribe if you want more content like this. Bye.